Hey everybody, welcome back to the Monday episode. It's Vaughn's voice here. We're back with another episode. We got Ethan here. We're doing football talk per usual with Ethan, but we love talking about football. Football,
Love
woo,
football.
football.
Love football. I can't wait, dude. 5 more Sundays.
Mhm.
5 more Sundays.
Uh
Woo!
also my Ethan intro. Ethan just recently got his license, so
Oh shit.
big boy.
Yes, sir.
Good
Yes,
job,
sir.
Ethan.
Yes,
Proud of
sir. Thanks,
you.
dude.
Love you,
Thanks,
dude.
dude. Long time coming,
Yes,
dude.
sir. Yes, sir. But yeah. How you been?
Been all right.
Yeah.
Just making coffee, trying to get used to having a license and shit. It's still scary to get on the highway and shit. I'm really glad that wasn't in the test.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's still kind of like anxiety
Mhm.
inducing, but I mean, it's not bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, it's just driving. Driving's pretty easy, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah. Um, like I said, we're just gonna be talking football and shit, all that good stuff. Did you want to start with the position thing, or did you want to start with the team thing? I
Yeah,
said.
let's do the teams. Let's do the
Okay.
teams.
So we're gonna do two teams that we think we're gonna surprise this year, and then we're gonna do two teams that'll flake this year. We think. So I'm gonna bring up all the teams real quick. I was talking to a guy at work, and I think this is a fair one. Anyway, this is probably gonna be one of mine. The Jags. I think the Jags are gonna
Yeah.
be a surprise. Like I think there's
Definitely the only thing that's really like the question is their O line.
yeah.
Cause like they lost that one dude for the whole gambling shit, right?
Mhm.
Wasn't that the guy or was it the Chargers?
I
I can't remember.
think it was them.
Yeah. Well, either way, I mean, they just lost Jawan Taylor to the Chiefs anyway, so it's like it's one of those things where.
But they also got good pickups. Like they got
Oh
Calvin.
yeah, no, their offense
They
is going to
got
be nuts.
Calvin Ridley coming off his suspension.
Oh yeah,
with that trade with the Falcons and stuff. So like, they've got the pieces to be a good team, and I think, like Jason said at work, he said they're just scary because the way they turned up last year, like at the end of the year, and like. So yeah, I mean, I'll put the Jags.
This could
up
be
there.
this could be their Bengals 2020 year.
Yeah,
you know
it
what I
could
mean?
be. I mean, you're not wrong. So it's just like, who
Bunch
could?
of young kids who don't know anything better. They haven't experienced. I mean,
Mhm.
they
Well,
lost in the playoffs last
Trevor
year.
Lawrence is, and they almost beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
wasn't even like a bad game. Like
Oh yeah.
Trevor Lawrence's first year wasn't even a year, so like you can't
Nah.
count that. I feel like
It
so,
sucks. It,
yeah.
it
really sucks when you have coaches that decide your fate, and
Oh
they're,
yeah,
and they're
especially
that
like
bad. Well, I don't
especially a
even.
coach that is supposed to be very well regarded.
I don't
and,
want to
like,
say Urban
very,
Meyer's.
like-
Yeah, he's not a
Yeah.
bad coach. I don't know what happened.
Well, dude, these aren't college kids.
Yeah.
These are full-grown 30-year-old men
Adults.
who have been in the league longer than you have.
Yeah.
Like with that whole mantra of like a college like coach is like you are him.
Yeah.
Like you are this on this pedestal because all these boosters are talking to you, you have the school board, like your assistant coaches, like you are that dude.
You're that guy, yeah.
Yeah, and in the NFL, you have to prove that you have to be in the league.
Yeah.
Like it's just I don't know.
You gotta
it's
be
a whole
Andy
different
Reid.
ball game. Oh yeah, you can't treat grown ass adults like college kids that you have all the power over.
Yeah.
That's just not how it is. Because these motherfuckers will be like, all right, deuces, bitch.
We'll just trade.
Like remember remember that kicker that was talking about how he missed a kick in practice and Urban walked up to him and like kicked him in the fucking leg and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm like, bro,
what are
you
you
can't
doing?
do that shit. This isn't like a kid trying to prove himself. This
It's
is
like
like a veteran of the league.
He's making
Like-
$40K to kick a ball, bro. Like
Yeah, like bro.
you ain't fucking with him.
Yeah, Urban really
He sold the
fumbled
bag on that one.
Oh yeah.
And then popping thumbs into girls' asses, whatever. You got a team? Or would you say the Jags is one of yours?
I honestly think the Broncos are going to be this year what everyone thought they were going to be last year.
Okay.
And I also think Nathaniel Hackett isn't going to do shit with the Jets.
Is that where he went?
Going to do. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that's where he went until.
What is he, the coordinator?
No, he's the head coach.
There's no way. I thought that guy was gonna stay there.
Maybe he is the.
They had a really good coach. That guy, that bald dude.
Salem or whatever his name is.
Lou Salem or something like that. I thought he was good. He's like Dan Campbell. I feel like he's like that gritty, you know.
Yeah.
I also think I'll put. I want to put the Falcons, but they're my favorite team, so I won't say that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like the Falcons could easily win that division.
No, yeah. I was going to say the Lions, though. I feel like the Lions are another, like, sleeper. Like, they could be really good because I don't feel like they lost a lot in the offseason. And if they did, they made up for it in the draft. Like, they traded Jeff Okudah, but then they drafted the #1 prospect from Illinois for a cornerback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they filled where they needed to fill, and I don't know. They're scary. Like Jared Goff, it just depends on Jared Goff being Jared Goff. Like, can he be consistent like he was, or is he going to be Rams Jared Goff after the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
So,
no, there's definitely variables for sure.
Mm-hmm. It's just like, I don't know. I think their offense and defense, like they have a good defense, like base. Like that's what I mean. Like Dan Campbell
and you really
is that
needed
coach.
People to like set the tone. I feel like that you had a lot of young pieces that were like good at what they did, but if you just had some leaders on that defense, which I think you got in this offseason with Calais Campbell and with fucking Jesse Bates, like you have an opportunity for these veterans to really like put these young dudes in a mantra to be able to compete. Yeah. And that's what we did. Like, that's what we did in Cincy. When we got Von Bell and when we got fucking, like, Mike Hilton. Like, I mean, granted, Von Bell isn't here anymore, but he helped set that culture.
Well, like, it's just years in the league, like, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Because he helped.
I feel like it always, and it's simple to say, but it's like these young kids, they come in and they expect the world. Like D Wade said, like in that podcast we were watching, he's like, oh, this is my team, blah, 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 blah. Like, they don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to realize, like, this is a sport and, like, you got to, like, mesh quicker than you can think. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
especially
you have to mold fast to be able to be, like, considered one of the greatest. Like, Jamar Chase, I feel like, molded to the Bengals. You know what I mean? Like, he molded into what they needed at the, like, point in time.
Yeah.
But, like, it was perfect that, like, he was what they needed because he's a vertical threat or whatever. But, like, I feel like people that can actually gel and, like, mesh and mold at a young age and, like, realize they're not him. You know what I mean? Like, have, like, the Odell mentality or, like, you get what I'm saying. Because I feel like that's what happened with Odell. Odell was like,
oh, yeah,
I'm him. Like, throw me the fucking ball. But, like, dude, like, calm down. Like,
oh, no, I feel it. And that's the thing about dude. That's why I love the motherfucking Bengals, baby. The Bengals, baby. No one cares. No one cares. As long as we win, as long as T gets some catches, as long as Jamar gets some catches, as long as TB gets some catches, like, we're good. Yeah. Jamar went out for 4 games, and T went crazy. T went nuts. T got concussed out of 2 games by the fucking Schittsburg Squealers and the motherfucking I can't even remember who the fuck we played. I think because Schittsburg knocked him out, and then
wasn't it the Dolphins?
Yeah, and the fucking Dolphins goosh into him.
Yeah.
And he still put up motherfucking numbers, bro. And here's the thing. Everybody's like, oh my God, Joe Burrow gets carried by his weapons. Oh, Joe Burrow gets carried by his weapons. And then when you talk about T. Higgins, they're like, he's not a number 1 wide receiver. Yeah. He's not a top 20 wide receiver. So which is it? Because he's definitely not getting carried by his O-line. He's had a historically bad O-line for 3 years. Or, okay, 2.5. Sorry, 2.5 years. They got shit going yet last year, but either way,
we're getting off topic. We're getting off topic.
No, we're not. I'm talking about diva wide receivers. And then the top 100 comes out, right? You think T. Higgins is going to want to go to any of these teams that don't give him credit for anything?
That's true.
You think it's not going to be crazy for him when, say he does want to test free agency, right? Let's say he does, whatever. He goes out into free agency, and then all of a sudden, all of the media outlet for this man is, oh my God, he would be a great addition to the Chiefs. He would be a great addition to blank. He would be a great addition now that he's not on the Bengals. You don't think that's going to be in there? You don't think that's going to be like, oh, so now they want me.
Yeah.
Now they want me on their team.
No, I get you.
They don't want to give me credit when I'm on the motherfucker.
Hey,
but now that I'm an available
prospect, saying people that mesh.
Oh yeah.
Make it for like.
That's what makes the great teams
great,
amazing.
Well, think about it. Like Julian Edelman just meshed with the Patriots to be like what he needed to be.
You think he was a really amazing wide receiver?
No, he just ran
That's
routes.
What I mean, he was
perfect.
just good for the team.
Yeah, exactly.
He was good for what Tom Brady needed.
Exactly. Dude, I was watching the podcast with him and Travis Kelce, and he was like, "Yeah, Randy Moss. It was my rookie year," and he was like, I said hi to his mom because he was talking to his mom, and he's like, "Julian, don't you ever talk to me and my mama ever fucking again." And he's like, I didn't know what to say. I just walked away.
Have you seen the video where like Randy Moss is trying to get Bill Belichick to go to the fucking Halloween party? Dude, so it's like the perfect season or whatever that they had, and Randy Moss like is dressed up, like looks all nice, goes into Bill Belichick's office. He's like, "Look, some of the players were coming out having a little Halloween party," and then Bill's like, and then he's like, "Wait, no, listen, it's not gonna be nothing crazy. It's just an ice skating rink. We're gonna go out, we're gonna have a good time." And we're going to have some drinks. It's going to be cool. And Bill's like, "It's going to be cool." He's like, "Yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool." And then all of a sudden it pans over and Randy Moss is in his like Halloween shit. And then like Tom's there, Edelman's there, Amendola's there. Like everybody's there, bro. And Bill Belichick comes out in a pirate costume with his wife. And everybody's like, "Yeah!" It's so fucking funny, dude. It's dope.
That's great. I love Bill, kind of. But like,
so funny.
He's just like an old dad.
Oh, yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh. Did you... Yeah, okay. Do you want to do flakes now? Who we think's going to flake?
Yeah, I think... See, I don't know if I can call this a flake, but I think the Chiefs are going to be like the 3rd seed.
Like 10-6?
Yeah, 10-6, 10-7.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't think they're going to be as good as they were, for sure. I just don't know. Because it's just like, they lost the O-line, but like...
Their D-line's about to crash too. Did you see fucking
Isn't what's his face leaving?
I think he just posted lyrics and Chris Jones posted lyrics to his like Instagram or something, and it was like, "All good things must come to an end" or some shit.
Yeah.
I was like, probably going to the Titans.
But
probably going to the Titans.
I feel like the Chiefs being the Chiefs, Andy Reid, Travis Kelce.
You mean Patrick Mahomes being Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, I mean, it's Patrick Mahomes. And
I mean, he'll get him 10 wins by himself.
They got good coaching, too. It's not like they have a
Eric Bieniemy's gone, baby.
Yeah, but they have Andy Reid.
Well, yeah, but Eric Bieniemy has been the offensive mind for a minute.
Yeah, but...
Obviously with Andy Reid's fucking like, "Hey, don't do that. Hey, yeah, let's do that."
But like...
But I'm saying now it's solely Andy Reid.
I don't think it'd be that bad. I mean, with Andy Reid and I'm
not
just
saying it's going to be bad. I'm just saying it's going to be.
It's
there's
not
going
gonna
to be
be-
some regression.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all I mean. That's why I said I didn't even want to put it as a flake. They just aren't going to be the number 1 seed.
I feel like a flake would be the Colts.
I think the Colts are going to be above
You guys
what
really
everyone thinks.
like
Dude,
the Colts.
I like Anthony Richardson. I like Anthony Richardson.
Bruh.
I think I think he has a lot to prove. I think he's coming out with not a cold shoulder, with a fucking chip on his shoulder. He's coming out with what makes a good quarterback. You know what I mean?
But I think
you're not a good quarterback if you're pampered the whole fucking way there.
I think the other two quarterbacks drafted before him are way better though.
For sure. I'm not saying he's going to be some fucking phenom.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's going to come out and do a lot better than people think that he's going to do.
Even the problem with the Colts last year though wasn't even like the quarterback. It was
it was.
Not really.
I mean, their defense sucked.
Their defense sucked, and their O line's terrible. Like they have a bad.
But it was also coaching too.
Well, yeah, but okay, Matt Ryan isn't a bad quarterback, bro.
I'm not saying it's Matt Ryan.
No, I'm just saying
if a motherfucker comes out who can't lead men.
I'm just saying.
If your coach doesn't know what to do,
I know.
If your only claim to fame to being a coach was that you were a player before, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
You got to be able to lead people.
It's just
I want to be able to run through a fucking brick wall after you give me a halftime speech.
Yeah.
Type shit. That's why Dan Campbell has a job.
Yeah, but I'm saying is the quarterback isn't the issue at the Colts.
Yeah,
so bringing in Anthony Richardson isn't going to fix the issues.
For sure, but everybody's like, "Wow, he's just gonna fucking get destroyed out there."
Probably.
I think he might do a little good. I think he might look good as a Colt.
I mean,
maybe not as good as it would have been with Jonathan Taylor.
They just lost him too.
Anymore, but
they're not gonna be good.
Wow, I didn't realize Deshaun Watson was graded as the 35th overall PFF quarterback.
And then I don't want to say the Seahawks will flake out, but I feel like they are.
Dude, I like the Seahawks too.
I do like the Seahawks, but I feel like they're gonna flake. It's just they're in a tough division.
They had a lot of hype last year. So
and do you think Geno can perform the way he been performing? And we were doing the bracket. Remember we were doing the season
the
thing?
Day, yeah.
And I was really on the Seahawks, but it really is an if Geno can perform, honestly.
Dude, a lot of these teams are variables. That's why I'm so hell strong on the Bengals. And I'm not trying to fucking change the topic again. The Bengals have not what? They lost a couple safeties, which we immediately replaced with draft picks. We lost a tight end who we immediately replaced with a different free agent. I think that's what we're going to do with tight ends for years. We're just going to recycle them.
Well,
we don't give a fuck about
I feel like tight ends are a recycle role.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you have, generational talent like Travis Kelce or
I just think
hopefully Kyle Pitts.
When you take the teams, right, a lot of teams look very different. But the Bengals have been able to keep most of their core guys with them.
And that's fair. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's very, exciting because the whole, continuity. That is if you can keep your team together, and the fact that we've kept our coordinators on the same team for 5 years and they've been doing good the last 3 is insane. Honestly, I'm at the point where I'm okay with our OC leaving if Lou Anarumo can just stay, because that motherfucker is a mad scientist. He is the reason we are doing so good against the Chiefs.
He's pretty good. Right? All I'm saying is Fortnite. No. Did you have another flake team? I was thinking maybe the Jets or the Cowboys, but
I think the Ravens.
You think they're going to be flaky?
Because here's my thing, right?
I just think Lamar's too good.
OBJ is going to want the ball a lot. So if they start giving it to Zay Flowers and fucking Rashad Bateman, he's gonna get pissed off.
I don't think so. I think OBJ's at the point where he's old enough now. He knows what he's there for. Because, like, he was fine at the Rams. He wasn't, like, complaining when they won the ring. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And, like, when he was on the Browns, he was complaining for a good reason. Baker wasn't throwing him the ball. Like, it's true. Definitely. Like, he was just missing throws. So, let's talk about that. The Browns giving up on Baker. I'm a little pissed about that. We don't have to talk about it, but I'm just annoyed by it.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid.
And just to get Deshaun Watson, who is a shell of himself. And, I mean, hopefully he does better.
Hopefully he doesn't, but, yeah. Well,
hopefully he doesn't. He should be out of the league if you want me to fucking tell you.
Probably, honestly.
That motherfucker is a scumbag.
True. You want to move to the position group thing?
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh,
All right. So now, well, I mean, the first one's easy.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
So if we're going to do, I mean, not 100%, but so we're going to do the AFC North position groups and, like, rank, like, who we think, like, what team has the best, like, quarterback, running back, wide receivers, blah, 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 blah.
Are we going to do backups? Like, let's just do starters, right?
Yeah, we'll just do starters.
There's no reason to do
we'll do wide receivers 1 through 3, and then we'll, we'll combine that.
The starters of each, Yeah. Like, like, the 3 corners, too, and then...
Yeah. I wrote down secondary. So... quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
It's either the Bengals or the Ravens, but it's the Bengals for sure.
It's the Bengals 100%. Yeah. Like,
because even if you look at the PFF ratings, Lamar's 5th. That's not bad, actually, for how many snaps he got this year, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he didn't play a lot.
And Lamar is a great player.
Yeah.
Lamar can throw. Like, we haven't seen a quarterback like Lamar since Michael Vick.
Yeah, like, for sure.
That's just hands down, like, insane.
And even before that, it was like Donovan McNabb or like
not
even
it's
Donovan
like a very
McNabb.
Like, in order to throw, they have to run almost.
Yeah, honestly.
You know what I mean? Like,
but he throws piss mizzles out of the pocket
dude,
too.
He throws great. He throws great, but you have to, like, it's the same thing I was talking about last year that I wanted. In order to make the pass better, you have to have a good running game.
Yeah.
And that's why Lamar is so good at passing. Obviously, 1, because of his natural talent, and 2, but, like, because the defense is so afraid of him just fucking taking off and shimmy shaking like 3 defenders while he's doing it. You have to contain it. Like, whether it be with your ends, your middle linebacker, like your safeties, someone has to sit there and watch that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Gotta have that spy.
But Joe is just his processing, his pocket presence, how he can hit receivers in stride, how he can hit them open, how he can hit them when they're not open. Like, he's a fucking menace.
He's a legend, dude. He's gonna be Joe Montana probably of this generation, I feel like. Or I'll give him Joe Montana. I feel like he's just so accurate and, like, his pocket presence, and he can run. Like, Joe Montana ran, but, like, not a lot. I would say, like, Joe Montana or John Elway. I feel like he's got that, like, swag or, like, the leadership quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like Kenny definitely has some potential, though.
Kenny, okay, yeah. It said he was 16th. So he was right below Mitchell Trubisky, so he was getting, like, half the snaps. I think he got, like, a quarter.
Well, he started, like, 12 games, was it?
Yeah, week 5 or 4 or something like that.
And Mitch is just terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's a backup for life.
Mitch is not.
The Bears carried the defense that carried him.
That double doink just destroyed him. He is never going to be like.
I was gonna say
that double doink was it.
We can move to the running backs then, and I feel like this one's easy too. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say it's easy, but because Najee gets hurt a lot.
Oh wait, did we rank?
What are we doing? Full rankings, like 1 through 4?
Yeah, probably. Let's do
a Bengals
for quarterback. For quarterback, yeah,
Bengals, Ravens, Steelers, Browns. Whoa,
my bad.
I would say You say Browns 4?
Bro, the Browns have one of the best offensive lines in the whole fucking NFL. If you can't perform behind that offensive line with an Amari Cooper, with a Donovan Peoples-Jones, with a David Njoku, with a fucking Nick Chubb.
Yeah, but he only got 4 starts. You can't really. I don't know. I'll give you that. No. I'll give you that. I mean, but with Jacoby Brissett, they were tearing it up. Actually, they beat you guys. I mean,
exactly. He has a better PFF score than Deshaun Watson. Like,
did he?
Yeah. Look, he's like 5th or some shit.
It doesn't even show him.
He's 6th in PFF rating.
Yeah.
He has an 82.6 offensive rating.
So I mean, off PFF, the Browns are technically better quarterback room.
Well, Jacoby Brissett is on the Commanders now.
True. Got a good point.
Deshaun Watson's 35th.
All right, so Bengals, Ravens, Steelers, Browns.
Yes, sir.
All right, running backs. I'm going to give it to the Browns straight up just because of Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
And 100%. Then
it's probably
I feel like this
Browns, Steelers, Ravens, Bengals.
I was going to say Ravens third?
Yeah. Bengals
I'd give Joe
Mixon didn't have a great season last year.
I'd give him third.
But J.K. Dobbins and you have to put Lamar in that running.
Oh, you're going to put Lamar in the okay.
Like you have to
well, then I think they would be second then.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. Browns, Ravens, Steelers, Bengals.
Yeah, because the Steelers
because they still got Najee.
Najee just gets hurt too much. If
if
I need something out of that motherfucker, his foot keeps getting hurt. Whatever it gets hurt, he's just hurt always. Like it's annoying. In like a respectful way, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So like, yeah, I gotta pee. Hold the fort down.
I want you all to know Joe Burrow is going to become the first NFL player to win a national championship, a Heisman Trophy, an MVP, win a ring, and a Super Bowl MVP. First ever. And first overall. First ever. First ever. Everybody's going to be like, oh, Patrick Mahomes' line isn't looking too great. And then I'm gonna hear from Chiefs fans all over Missouri talking about his line is bad, his line is bad, his line is bad. Now we got 4-time All-Pro, motherfucking 0 sacks in the postseason last year, Orlando Brown Jr. Joe's about to make him look like a motherfucking franchise. Joe's about to make him look like a motherfucking Hall of Famer.
Get that out.
2.4 second release time. Name somebody faster. Oh, quick draw, Joey.
You get that all out? Good.
Oh, we're great.
You good? Great. Okay. So we're on to the wide receiver group. It is the Bengals, and then I would give it to the Steelers.
Bengals, Steelers, Browns, Ravens. Or
Browns, Ravens? Yeah.
It's like
right close knit because I think the Browns have good people and they have the show of it.
Yeah.
But the Ravens have legacy and like people like that.
I think I would put the Ravens above them actually just because they have the better quarterback.
No.
Now that I think about it.
Amari Cooper's 15th in PFF, bro.
Ooh. Amari did go off last year. I won't lie. Won't lie to you.
And then They picked up Marquise Goodwin.
Damn.
I didn't know that. And Elijah Moore. Yeah, the wide receivers of Browns are way better. They picked up a lot of good people. I mean, Jamar, yeah, for sure. Jamar, T, Tyler, first.
Bro, it's chicken
and then
wrap.
the Steelers got Allen Robinson, DeJounte Johnson, George Pickens. George Pickens is...
He's a fucking offensive pass interference machine. I'll give him that. Push off master, dude.
But and then the Browns have Amari Cooper, Donovan Peoples-Jones. He's good. He's like
DPJ is really good.
Yeah, he's like a solid wide receiver.
He always cooks us, bro. It fucking sucks.
And then Marquise Goodwin, they got him, and Elijah Moore. So like they have deep wide receivers. They're giving Deshaun the pieces, bro.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If he can't perform behind this fucking amazing O-line with all these receivers, like...
Are we doing fullbacks?
Nah,
it's that. Mike Gesicki. It's the only one. Or not Mike Gesicki.
Like
what's his name?
Fullbacks in the league.
Kyle Juszczyk is the only fullback that needs to be known. Kyle Juszczyk is the best fullback. He's the only fullback I've ever even known. All right. Tight ends. You got one? Your tight ends loose?
It's probably Ravens.
No, I was making a joke, and you were just
what is it?
I said, is your tight end loose? And you're like, No, it's probably Ravens.
Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals.
I want to give the Browns more because I think Njoku's better than Freiermuth.
Yeah, but dude, Darnell Washington's about to go crazy.
Oh, is that who they drafted?
Have you been seeing him,
I
dude?
forgot, yeah. Okay, so Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals?
Yeah.
Who's you guys got? Irv Smith Jr.?
He was a first-round pick from like 2-3 years ago, I think, or maybe 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just gotten injured a lot. So we're thinking if he can come in, because he's really speedy. He's really good jump radius. He's got really good catch. Like, he can do the shit.
He could do it all.
Yeah, like, I almost think he might be better than what Hayden Hurst was last year. And he was a first-round prospect, too. So, like, if he can come in and just be a good fourth option, like, he doesn't have to do much. And then if he wants to stay, he can take the same contract next year. Because that's what we're going to be doing is just going through, like...
Going through all your contracts and shit.
Yeah. And what I feel like we're going to do is hopefully we re-sign T a bunch this year. And then when we go to re-sign Jamar, like, I hope they structure the contract to where instead of we're paying Joe and 2 wide receivers, we pay Joe and T 1 year, and then Joe and Jamar 1 year, and then Joe and T, and we just like
alternate,
play back and forth. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. I hope that's what they're doing. But like even so, like even if we don't get T, we still have him until 2025.
Yeah.
So it's like 5 years ago, I was at a point in my life where I was like, I'm not even going to be able to see a playoff win. So I don't give a fuck what a Bengals team in 2025 is going to look like.
We look
amazing.
You got to be good sometimes, and you got to be good other times. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we're on to inside. This is where you come in a lot. O-line's you.
Okay. Let's look at
inside O-line. I think I saw the Browns had.
That's like guards and center. Oh yeah, the Browns are probably Joel Bitonio and what's their center's name? Yep, Ethan Pokich are fucking nuts.
Okay, so
their inside is great. That's why the Browns are. Yep, and Wyatt Teller too.
That's why they're good at running, huh?
They're the second overall. Oh, wait, Chris Lidstrom on your guys' team is the first at 95 overall.
Yes, sir. We're the best.
He's a fucking dog.
That's why we run the ball, baby. That's why we run the ball, baby.
Joel Bitonio and Wyatt Teller are like second and 18th.
So it'd what be Browns Ravens?
I'd say
because I see the Ravens players up there in the PFF.
There's only one.
Yeah. Let me see where the centers are. Centers up there too. Tyler Lindenbaum.
Oh yeah, damn. Yeah, I'd probably go. Browns, Ravens, Bengals, Steelers.
Bengals, Steelers.
Yeah. Okay. Just because, like I said, the Browns just always have a fucking good O-line. That's
true.
Why.
I mean, that's why they run the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, that's if you have an O-line, you can run the fucking ball. Like, goddamn, the Falcons had the number one rush offense in the league, and we're a shitty team. You know what I mean? But we have a really good O-line.
Yeah.
We're fifth. Tyler Ogier was fifth. Yeah, Nick Chubb was third. Nick Chubb on the Browns getting third in PFF because you know what I mean? That's got to say something. All right. So now we're on to tackles.
Okay. I know.
It says the Ravens have the best one.
Well, so that guy's been injured.
Okay.
Oh. Wait, did they get that guy? Hold on.
That's what it says.
Morgan Moses. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ronnie Stanley has been injured for years.
Oh, okay.
So the fact that he's even on this list is insane. But it's probably
Ravens, Bengals.
Probably fuck.
Ravens, Bengals, Steelers.
Yeah.
Or Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers.
I'd probably say Browns, Steelers.
Okay.
Just because I'm hoping Orlando Brown and I'm hoping Jonah Williams has a bounce back year. This is kind of like a hopeful.
Hopefully,
ranking.
Lyle Collins has a better year because that guy was buns.
Yeah, that guy was terrible.
Worst pickup you guys have had in a while.
He was just injured, and we didn't realize how injured he was. And I'm hoping this extended period of time that he's been chilling is good for both of his injuries he had.
And now we're on to. Oh, I opened my Steam on accident. Interior defenders. This is a hard one because it has Cam Hayward at 5 and DJ Reader at 6. You know what I mean? On the PFF.
Yeah, well, dude, DJ Reader is a monster. Where is?
It's funny because
interior defenders. That's what it says.
Yeah.
So let's see.
And. It's probably going to be Steelers Bengals, yeah?
Nah.
No? You don't think Cam Hayward's better than DJ Reader?
No. DJ Reader was injured last year too, I think.
Oh,
well, I might have to give it to him though because of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because DJ gets injured a lot. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. I'll just do it. But
Bengals, Steelers, Bengals, Ravens.
No.
Browns defense, the inside is bad. The outside is where the Browns make it up.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go Ravens.
Yeah. Okay. No, edge defenders. Yeah, Myles Garrett's number fucking 1, bro. That's where
Myles is number 1?
Yeah.
That's insane.
TJ Watt's 19 because he got hurt. He gets hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it to the Browns. And I honestly would give it to Trey Hendrickson over TJ Watt because he keeps fucking getting. Well, I can't say that.
He is reliable.
I can't say that though. That's
he broke his hand. He broke his hand last year
and still played.
But yeah, TJ
Steelers,
is just overall better. Yeah.
Bengals, Browns, or Ravens. Yeah. Because, like, you can't, like, deny Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett played after, like, he took a game off after he got into a fucking high-speed car wreck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was one game. And then he came back, and he was, like, fucking railing people. So, like, the guy's nuts. And they have Jadeveon Clowney coming off the other side, too. But he's regressed a lot.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But
If you can't compliment Myles Garrett on the other side of your line, like,
yeah.
Bruh, like, come on.
That's what I'm saying.
But my thing with Trey is that Trey is always top 5 in pressures.
Yeah,
and I mean, I know that like you have to be able to finish the play. You know what I mean? Like that's my biggest thing with our O line is like when we had Larry O, like we could finish the play, like we could sack the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But we're having a lot of people getting pressure, but like you got to finish the sack, bro. Like you can't we can't be like, oh, like he's top 5 in pressure, but like if you don't make the sack, what the fuck does the pressure matter? Like,
yeah, no, I get you. But yeah, I still think the Browns get it. Even if TJ Watt's healthy, I still think the Browns are better, just because of Myles Garrett. He's literally, he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Like when you say why is there Browns players in the Hall of Fame, Myles Garrett's one of the reasons right there.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, he's the Reaper, bro. All right, what are we on to? Linebackers?
Yeah.
Linebackers. Bobby Wagner. Fred Warner. NFC's just nuts with the linebackers.
Yeah.
You guys have the best rated ones.
Oh yeah, dude, fucking Jermaine Pratt was the second rated coverage. Like he had the second lowest coverage rating in the NFL. The only person that was above him was Sauce Gardner.
Oh, okay.
A corner.
Yeah.
That's insane. And he's a 78 overall in Madden. What is that?
Hey, bro.
What is that?
Madden, dude. But yeah, it's looking like Bengals get the linebackers again.
I've been saying it.
And then
everybody's like Roquan Smith.
Ravens.
We have 2 linebackers making less money than Roquan Smith. And they're good linebackers.
I think Taki for the Browns is going to be really good.
Bro, I remember that one game we went to. That's all we heard was
Taki with the tackle. Taki
with the forced fumble, pickup, touchdown.
And Ethan's like, what the fuck, dude?
Threw it off the crossbar back to himself, touchdown again.
Dude, I loved going to that game just because the guy. I always remember the guy.
Give it 5-yard Chubby!
Give it to Chubb! Give it to Kevin. I don't know what you're doing. Bro, you better be handing the ball off.
It was like 34-7, and he was like, I swear to God, Kevin, if you find some way to fucking ruin this game.
It's funny. Funny shit, bro.
Super dope.
Now we're on to the corners. The secondary. Which I think is close one here.
Oh yeah,
Cheeto
my
Bay.
biggest. Oh yeah, Cheeto.
If he didn't get hurt.
Yeah, if he didn't get hurt, bro, he had the lowest. He was the highest rated corner in the NFL like a week before he got injured.
Mm-hmm. So it has Patrick Peterson up there, but I feel like he's regressed. But I feel like you got to give it to the Steelers just because of him. Or do you want to give it to Cheeto? Because, well, we've been doing the healthy stuff.
Well, and Cheeto, this was Cheeto's first big injury. It was just unfortunate.
True.
Like, here's my thing. Patrick Peterson's old. I can show you an entire game where Jamar Chase absolutely cooked that motherfucker. Like, that was his first game ever. Jamar Chase's first game ever against the Minnesota Vikings. He came out and gave fucking Patrick Peterson the hey. Fucking cooked his ass.
Easy.
Bro. He almost fucking destroyed his career. They almost cut him. It was bad. Bro, there was a fucking
yeah, but
so Eli Apple gets bit on these routes, right?
Okay.
He tries to go for a play. They go for a fake slant. It's called a what is it? It's called like a fake. It's called a fake and go or some shit. And like you fake a post so that the corner comes up and he's like, oh, he's running a slant. I'm gonna get in front of him so I can catch the ball. And then you immediately go out and you fucking take off. He did that to Patrick Peterson, and he was like, well, it was bad. It was bad.
Okay, but
had him on the floor. Had him touching the
Patrick
turf.
Peterson against
Had him touching the turf, Dickie.
Patrick Peterson versus not Jamar Chase can cover anybody though.
Hopefully, he's getting old.
Well, would you put Marlon Humphreys better than?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then we'll put the Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns.
No, the Browns' corners are nuts, dude.
You think? Well, they do have 2 in the top 5.
The Browns' corners are nuts
out of your division.
So what? Ward's number 88. Did he
got hurt? He got hurt pretty bad, I thought. So Ravens, Browns, Steelers, Bengals.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we're last.
But
because I think
you got to think there's 3 corners, right? 4.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. So our 3 corners with Cam Taylor-Britt didn't start a lot of games, but he was really good last year. Like I think I'm pretty sure it's Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Steelers.
All right.
Or I don't know about because like the thing about the Browns is they match up really well against us.
The only Steelers player is Patrick Peterson at 12, and then the next one's at 68. So like, you know what I mean? Like the Browns have
got to be
3 up there, and then so you have 3 as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could do that.
It's hard.
I would do that. Bengals, Steelers. All right. We're narrowing it down. We're on the last one. Special teams. There's no rows for kickers? What the? I need the stats. I want my stats. All right. Well, this is where I go to.
Probably.
This is where I go to the depth chart for.
I mean, did they get rid of Chris Boswell?
Nope.
The Steelers? Okay.
So it's probably Ravens, Steelers,
Bengals,
Browns.
Yeah. I'll just give them the other 2 for the experience. Like Justin Tucker's the GOAT, and then Chris Boswell has beaten the Bengals I don't know how many fucking times. So it's like,
yeah, I mean,
I can't not put Chris Boswell up there.
Yeah, I mean, kind of have to.
Yeah.
He shit on your whole life for a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that took 47 minutes.
And then I mean, if you want to do punters, but
nah,
nobody
gives a fuck.
Much, yeah.
But here's our list. I'll drag it on screen right here. And I'll bold it for everybody. AFC North position groups and ranks. We got QBs, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, inside offensive line, outside offensive line, well, the OTs, defensive line, DNs, the linebackers. The most firsts are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. So the Steelers only had 1. Everybody else had 3, and the Ravens had 4.
What, in the number 1?
Yeah.
Heard.
1, 2. Yeah, I think so. I mean, the Ravens got the last 2. So it was close. I mean, just off the kicker, they got 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if we took the kicker out, it would be 3-3-3-1. And the Steelers were the 1. And they only got the defensive line. So, yeah. I mean, the Bengals got first in QBs, wide receivers, and linebackers. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then the Browns got first in the running backs, inside offensive line, the edge rushers, and that's it. Which that makes sense. because they have the best, like one of the best running lines, and their running back is Nick Chubb, and they have Myles Garrett. So, and then we got, the Ravens had the tight ends, offensive tackles, the secondary, and the special teams. And then the Steelers just had the line, like I said.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nothing too special. It seems, both teams are...
Seems realistic, yeah.
Yeah, it seems realistic. And, like we've been saying, every team's pretty fucking good. You know what I mean? Like, I think that you guys do have the hardest division in football, so...
Yeah.
It makes sense that you guys, you know what I mean? It could be compared to be this close. But
definitely. Yeah, no, it seems realistic. I'm good with the list.
But yeah, it's been about 50 minutes. Do you want to call it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good podcast.
Yeah. You got any last minute words before I make a outro?
Who day, baby.
Who day, baby. Well, guys, thanks for watching the Monday episode. It was just a long, football episode. Nothing too special, but we get to talk about football.
Sir.
We love talking about football. We love just fucking around, having bullshit conversations, having fun. But yeah, if you like the video, please like the video. Comment down below if you think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl, because they are probably. And subscribe, please. I want more subscribers. I only have like 60. And check the description for links. And I put my Cash App at Venmo. Venmo me money. I'm poor.
Let's get it.
I put Ethan's Twitter in there. It got hacked. He hopefully deleted all the Asian porn on it. And yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And love you guys later.